I talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change your way. Got things to do, I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way back. Find your way back, find your way back. I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way back. Find your way back, find your way back. Hey, you the one that say that. You and me go way back. When this whole thing over, I'ma send my invoice payday. You don't wanna say that. You don't want this payback. I keep my composure. This my kingdom, nigga. Stay back. We had a couple of moments. You had a choice, nigga, on it. Your real colors, they showing. I'm real, nigga. I'm focused. When I come around, I'm fly with it. Stay moving, Dubai with it. New sound, just vibe with it. Same truth, and we die with it. I see it like it's an optical. I never sit on the fence. Nothing to me is impossible. Music of me to the end. Most of the shit is illogical. All the young niggas depend on what they pretend. Just think with your head. Stop looking at trends. You wearing your eyes like it's topical.
Clearly now, the pain is gone, the fame is on, and they play my song. Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah, I ain't talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change your way. Got things to do, I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way back. Find your way back, find your way back. I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way back. Find your way back, find your way back. New era, I got y'all. Real gang, we pop off, no knockoffs. Open eyes, we watch out. Mobilize, won't cop out. COVID-19 cops out, don't flop now. Open skies, we fly now. New agenda, they try now. Most y'all getting real scared of the headlines we find out. End game getting real near. If you don't know, you behind now. Behind the times, government hide behind the lines. Most brands trying to monetize. All of us have to stay inside, don't socialize. Yeah, talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change your way. Got things to do, I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way back. Find your way back, nigga, find your way back. I said, take a look around you, nigga, find your way back. Find your way back, nigga, find your way back.
Swole.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling.
Oh, God.
Welcome
Fuck yeah, that
to the
felt
Daily
good.
Swole.
Holy shit, that was on point. Testing, testing, testing. Test, test, test. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testicles. Testing, testicles. Testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 1400 and 40 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What is going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustling your hoes? I am dangerously low on coffee. It's your boy, Papa Swole. Oh, that's my new song. Low on coffee, I'm out, but I guess it's a little bit, I guess it's coming up on the evening hours, so, a little bit acceptable. Fuck. All right, that's all good. That's all good. We'll make it. We'll make it. I shall put in a request. Let me put in a request. Request for coffee. I'm going to put it in order. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Mama Swolio might be busy. She might be busy. I might not be able to get that follow through. We'll see what happens. Does anyone else get coffee deliveries? Any gentlemen or ladies deliver you coffee? It's wonderful. It's wonderful if you have a significant other that delivers coffee at any time. At any time. Doesn't have to be every day. You can take turns. We take turns. But it's so nice. It's one of those gestures that the quarantine brings out. The quarantine brings out these little things, the little things that matter. The little things that matter the most is coffee in my cup. Life is a practice. What's going on, beaches? What's going on? Okay, I'm talking. Let's get into the brass tacks. Let's get into some good nuts. Where's the knowledge cock at? Where's that knowledge cock? Where's that knowledge cock? It's right here.
Yow.
We got it.
Yow.
Found it. So how many of you caught today's video? We talked about on the nuts on chin. we discussed the Quarantine 15. I don't know how many of you are seeing these posts. I'm assuming, and I probably assume incorrectly, because every time I mention one of these things in the videos, every time I do a YouTube video, there's someone in the comments that says that the person that's saying this, whether it's in the Swole fam group, whether it's on Instagram, I get a lot of DMs even about those of you, people that follow my content, audience, Swole fam members that post the same type of content, share my posts, or post things that are very similar to what I say. And of course, I get positive feedback. Of course, my account and my following and my reach is much larger than most of yours, if not all of yours. But in the sense that you get pushback, you have people in your circle that push back with what you say. You'll have family members that comment or that give you shit for posts that you share of mine on your social media, or posts that you make very similar to the way that I say the content. In other words, you're being honest. You're not pulling punches. You're cutting out the bullshit in what you post on your social media, and you get a lot of pushback. So I'm actually curious if you can drop this down below if you have any experience like this, because a lot of you say you share posts that are trying to promote health. You're trying to promote eating properly, trying to promote exercise, and people are giving you shit for it on your page. Your friends, your family, people that follow you. That's fucked up. It's fucked up that the algorithms on YouTube, it's fucked up that the bias is towards disease. The bias is towards diabetes. The bias is towards eating shit food. That's really what it's all about. The bias, what YouTube is promoting. And when I say YouTube, it really is the algorithm that maps and adapts to what human beings want. So if all of the people, I said it today and I said it in every video, if all of you stop clicking on these fucking videos and stop clicking on the mukbang videos, if people in the United States or in the world stopped watching these mukbang videos, they wouldn't trend so hard. My trending page on YouTube is such trash. It's like 5 or 6 or 7 rap music videos from artists that I couldn't give less of a fuck about. I never heard of these jabronis. I don't like their fucking music. I don't know why this is on my trending page. And then it's a couple little goofy fucking vlog drama channels, like makeup drama channels. I don't know why. Maybe because I made a video on Nico Cotto or something, and then it's linked into all that weird world of that, whatever the fuck goes on over there. That's where it's all the makeup and transgender and drama and fucking catfighting and shit like that. That's a whole, that's like the Jerry Springer of YouTube. The makeup and the fashion. I don't even know what you call it. That division of YouTube is literally the Jerry Springer of fucking YouTube. But I have all those on my suggested. If people stopped watching those, they wouldn't suggest it to people. But it's weird what gets promoted. It's weird that the binge eating channels get promoted. It's weird that only entertainment gets promoted on trending. And any kind of real content or real conversation or science just doesn't even show up. Even for someone like myself, I watch science type stuff. I'll listen to stuff. It just doesn't track to anything that I find interesting. I don't know why it's trending. I don't know why they're showing it to me. And why does that get shown? And why does actual good information not get promoted? It's fucking weird. But those types of algorithms, they go based off human behavior, because Google wants you to see the things you want to see. Because if you see the things you want to see, you're going to use Google again. You're going to be happy. Oh, I want this information. I like this information. I like these videos. I like these types of movies. It's going to show you more videos like that. It's going to show more videos like that, more movies like that, more clips like it. It's going to show it all in that sense. Ooh, coffee delivery, coffee delivery. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just need a little bit more, just like one more, like a closing, like an evening, like a sunset roast. I need a sunset roast today. I feel good. I feel like I'm on this kind of like chill tip by just a little. Oh, I need to go get it. I need to go get this caffeine. All right, I need to get this coffee. All right, let's get some fucking. There you go. We should make an eighth solely for coffee. An eighth pillar. I fucking love it. All right, let's get a little bit. We'll come back in a second. No, I'm not going anywhere, but let's bring up a post. Actually, let's get a little bit of King Darius. I'm just gonna be back in 2 seconds. We're gonna take a couple seconds. I'm gonna give you some music. Gonna play King Darius's new song. You guys know this one, Find Your Way Back. You love this song. Actually, let's do a little bit. Let's see here. What's a good song? I will tell her. She's just got on a conference call, so let's see. I'll let you all decide. What song do you want to play? Because a lot of you might not know King Darius. This is my boy Derek. Do you guys want to hear Ghost? Do you guys want to hear Gang Gang? Do you want to... We could do Fanny Pack. We could do Face to Face. We could do Find Your Way Back. We could do A King's Way. What do you guys want? What do you guys want to do? Ghost? You guys love Ghost? I'm seeing a couple ghosts right away. A couple ghosts. All right. Let's bang some Ghost and Gang Gang. Oh my God. Well, maybe we'll do both. Let's do Ghost because everyone just started saying Ghost first, and then we'll come back. Gang or Ghost. Let's do some Ghost. All right. All right. We'll be right back like in 2 seconds. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere.
Yeah. We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, glowing up, but we still trapped. That's how a nigga survives. Flowing out, got the crowd packed. Yeah, that's how a nigga provides. Y'all insta this, y'all snap that, y'all diss this, and they snap back. Another mass shooting in the headlines. I'm like, damn, where that attack at? Cause y'all think this about race. They font that shit in your face. It's like every day is the same agenda. It's really not that hard to trace. Fuck it, we might as well face it. Accept it, whatever is wrapped in. There'll come a day when they run out of grace. So me and my niggas stay trapping. Yeah, ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. Put my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Hey, someone be too hard. I wanted to be and then what I became. Ended up going my own way, but I couldn't stay in my lane. Now if I'm honest, I've taken a liking to wearing these chains. They hold me down, make it easier when I start feeling the pain. Out of the overflow, your heart, they say your mouth speaks. Well, my heart must be fucked up, cause I can't speak and I can't sleep. So I stay woke in this daydream. Got shit to do, got the world to see. Got the same crew, got some new fleets. This an empire, fucking boutique, that's real. I only say what I feel, got a new plate with the same meal. On a new hype with the same chill.
Awesome. Love that song. Love this song. Sorry to break it. Sorry to break up the party. I want to play the whole thing. If I have an opportunity to maintain your attention and to talk to you and to slam some Daily Swole, we got to put that on block. So got the coffee. Got the coffee. I went the long way. Apparently she was at the other entrance. That's when she said, ah, ha, yeah. All right. It's a chopper. It's a chopper. Hold up. Wait a minute. It's a 22. It's a 22. All right, let's see some of these comments before. Danny Carr, thankfully my circle is small. I don't look at any of the trending stuff. I only look at my subscriptions. Life is a practice. Wise. I don't really have any subscriptions. I don't know. My settings, here's the thing though. I don't really necessarily, that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm putting it out there in terms of what is trending or what you're watching, what you're looking at, because my subscriptions or what I'm following, I strip that shit down to the bone because I don't want any fucking notifications. I don't want to know what anything does. I don't want to know when anyone posts. I don't want to know what fucking happens. I can go to the page and look when I want to see shit. I don't have to be notified. I don't like that at all. Ooh. Oh. Will, I still get mukbangs recommended to me after watching your videos about how they're trash. You get mukbang videos that talk about how they're trash, or you get mukbang videos because you watch my videos about mukbangs? What do you actually, are you getting negative videos? Are you getting videos that agree with me, or you're actually getting the real, like the full-blown mukbang videos? Mukbang. 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 It's mukbang. I like saying mukbang. I don't disrespect it. I don't respect it. I don't know what the word is officially. It's probably like mukbang. Ata mukbang. Miyagi say a mukbang. Aye, a mukbang. What's the real phonetic? What's the real thing? What's the real pronunciation? Yeah, there's a lot of responsibility, but I don't know if they're actually responsible, because if we're going to look at these, I think the way YouTube, it's crazy because you don't want them to post illegal shit. You don't want to see child pornography. You don't want to see actual assault. You don't want to see a lot of that stuff online. However, that's the world we live in. It's almost like if you're going to make it a public utility because it's a private company or it's a publicly owned company, you know what I'm saying? It's a company. It's not necessarily treated like a public utility. So are they going to censor it? Are they going to block certain things? Or they can really take a passenger seat and be like, hey, we create the algorithm. We create this thing that will, because what's a YouTube algorithm supposed to do when it comes to content? It's supposed to show you things that it thinks you want to see. It's going to help you find more content like what you want to see, because I don't personally like horror movies. I don't like to watch them. I don't find them entertaining. I don't want to watch a horror movie. It's not my thing. So why would I want to hop on Netflix and see a ton of like suggested, wow, check out these horror movies? I'd be like, fuck this. I don't want to see horror movies. It wouldn't create a good user experience for me. As a customer, I'm going to want a customized entry page. I want a customized homepage for what I normally like to watch. So Netflix can show me more comedies, for example, or action movies or something else. If it keeps on showing me horror movies, I'm going to get pissed off and I'm probably not going to use the service as much. YouTube is the same way. If they keep showing you things you don't want to see, you're more likely to not use YouTube because it's not relevant to you. It's not relevant to what you want to watch. If you want to watch cartoons and you're always getting horror movies, you're not going to want to use that service either. So is YouTube the enemy? Is YouTube the bad person? Is YouTube making the mistake? They make many mistakes, and it's almost like regulation or don't regulate. You do or you don't. If you start doing in between, then you're going to get that customized bias that is really going to show you picking sides, because what the algorithm will do is show people what they want to see. And if it's only that default, if that's the most important thing or that's the most determining factor, what you like to watch, what you like to see, what you're looking for is only what you're going to get shown. And that's what's going to get the views. That's what's going to get the subscribers. That's what's going to get the recommended. It's what people generally want to watch. And these channels that are just bullshit fucking channels, these mukbang, these face fucking videos, that means that is what people want to see. So that's not a good sign either. Why are people looking for that? Why are we searching for these binge eating videos? I think it's the same thing why people like to watch soap operas. It makes them feel better about their own lives. If you're watching someone stuff their fucking face with 10,000 calories, it makes you feel a lot better than about the 5,000 calories that you ate. If you just went to a buffet or you just stuffed your face with 2 pieces, you're not going to feel as gross if you watch someone stuffing their face with 10. It makes you feel less of a fat fuck. Oh, look at all these other people that are stuffing their face. Look at that skinny person that's eating that. And when you look at yourself in the mirror every day, when you look at yourself in the mirror, what do you see? You don't see all the weight gain. You just see a little incremental. You barely notice it because you're gaining ounces. You're gaining micro ounces every fucking moment during the day. And over weeks and months and years, it adds up to pounds and tens of pounds and hundreds of pounds. So you don't notice the paint drying. You don't notice the teapot boiling. You don't notice that transition. You don't notice the subtle growth. That's why looking at old pictures, oh my God, you see a picture of you 6 years ago, and then now, oh my God, I gained so much weight, because you have perspective. You're seeing a black and white. You're seeing a huge transition, but you're skipping all those individual days where you barely noticed anything, where you didn't care that you gained 10 pounds because you gained ounces over the course of weeks. You didn't notice that you gained 10 pounds. But if you're eating a couple hundred calories extra every day, it's going to lead to 10 pounds eventually. If you're eating that many more calories than you utilize, for example, if you're eating 250 calories a day extra than you need, you're going to gain weight over time. That's science. That's math. That's fact. You're going to store extra energy. Of course, everyone's going to be a little bit different where it's distributed. Maybe it's more obvious for certain people. Maybe some people store it all in their gut. Maybe some people distribute it. But that's another reason why it can get really, really sneaky, because it could be spread over your entire body. You can have a quarter of a pound in your face. You could have a quarter of a pound in each of your arms and shoulders, right? You can have a quarter of a pound or half a pound or 2 pounds in your overall upper torso. You can have 2 pounds in each leg. You see what I'm saying? So you can have maybe 10 pounds spread out. You don't notice it everywhere. That's why your clothes kind of start feeling a little bit snug, even though that fat is distributed evenly. But we don't notice it everywhere. You're not going to notice your fat in your upper back. You're not going to notice upper back fat. Why? Because you can't see yourself in the fucking mirror. You're going to notice it in your face. You're going to notice it in your gut, because what do? You put on waistbands, your pants. You're not going to necessarily feel it in your thighs. You're not going to feel it in your shoes or your calves, unless you're wearing pants that are really tight and you feel, wow, my calves. You're not storing a lot of fat in your calves because your calves don't have any vital organs. Your body can live without calves. You can live without legs. So your body doesn't prioritize and store energy in your lower legs as much. It keeps it more around the organs. It keeps it more around the places where it needs to utilize it, around the middle of the torso, around the thighs and the lower abdomen and the stomach and the chest and the upper arms. It's going to store it around these glands and these fucking major, arteries and major, interchanges, like a highway. It's going to keep the energy closer to what it needs to protect and what it needs to fuel. So it's weird. You just don't see it over time. And this is the problem with the quarantine 15. That's quarantine 15, I think, is the least of our problems. Can we maybe agree on that? I really do think that the quarantine 15 is the least worry. I think it's going to be a quarantine 30. It might even be a quarantine 50 for some people, depending on how long it is. I think a quarantine 15 is extremely optimistic. Most people are going to gain a lot more than that. That's not hard to gain 15 pounds, especially when you're eating shit and you're moving less than you ever have before. Before, maybe you utilized, even when you walked around and did no exercise, maybe you utilized 2,000 calories or 1,500 calories. Now, in a day, maybe you're utilizing 1,000 calories. Or maybe before, you were just by exercising gently, walking around work, maybe you utilized 2,000 calories a day. Let's say 2,500, whatever. Now you're utilizing 1,200 or 1,500, but you're still eating the same amount of food. Now you're getting in 1,000 calories extra rather than 100. So maybe you're gaining weight really slowly already. Now you're gaining weight a lot. Now you're gaining weight really fucking fast. That disparity between calories consumed and how many calories utilized is now so much more dramatic. Little mouse. I got the freshman 15 and the quarantine 15 at the same time. You didn't get shit. You got fat. Don't pass that off. See, no one's getting like you caught the flu, right? You caught the 15. People are getting that because they ate too much. Like the freshman 15, I didn't gain freshman 15. I got fucking ripped. I got lean as shit in college. I got muscular as fuck. I gained lean mass. There's no reason for the freshman 15. Again, it's just an example of how we give it a name and make it acceptable, make it excusable. I'm not bashing you, little mouse, but that's what happens. It's acceptable because, it's called the freshman 15. No, it's called gaining 15 pounds of fat and bloating. That's what it's called. It's called gaining 15 pounds of fat. That's what the freshman 15 is. It's called getting fat in college. But we don't want to call it that. We call it the freshman 15. It's so common for kids to starve themselves of sleep, eat garbage fucking food, and binge drink that it's gotten a fucking universal name for weight gain in college. It's created a fucking acceptable name. The freshman 15 makes it okay. Makes it sound like a normal thing. It's not fucking normal. It's not normal unless you're being a fat fuck at any age. If you gain 15 pounds in college, you're being a fat fuck in college. If you're gaining 15 pounds as a 40-year-old, you're being a fat fuck as a 40-year-old. That's as simple as it gets. Doesn't make it acceptable, but that's the same thing. I'm using that as an example because we all know quarantine 15 is a new thing. The freshman 15, that's a classic. Why is it a classic? Because everyone gets fat. No one takes care of themselves. No one takes care of themselves in college. It's not taught. It's not encouraged. It's good. We can get people started. We can get people started off the American way. We can get them saddled and fucking overloaded with debt. We can get them fat and sick. So right out of the gate, right out of college, we can get them on fucking medication, and we can get them, we got them in debt, and now we got them on medication. Perfect. All right, the American way. Get them fat, sick, and in debt as quickly as possible. Will, my first job out of college was for a trading firm. They gave catered breakfast and lunch because they didn't want us to leave so we could stay and work. I gained probably 50 pounds over 5 to 6 years. Well, a lot of you are saying that you're going and exercising on your lunch break. Right? If you're on a lunch break and you have an hour and you're going and exercise and you're working out, a lot of you say you go for a walk. That's great. Maybe you don't have time or the equipment, or you don't have the ability to work out because you're going to sweat and you're wearing a suit and tie or whatever. You can go for a fucking walk. It's so simple just to get some activity. Why can't you eat for half an hour and then go for a walk? It's good. It helps you digest. It's good. It helps get the blood flowing and helps kind of settle the food and shit. You ever try that after you eat and you feel full? Don't sit down and lay down and be a fat fuck. Go walk. Move around a little bit. Stand up. Move. Let the body kind of organize it, pack it in, let the body digest, get that gravity moving a little bit. Give your body a little hand. Nicholas, anyone notice how fat acceptance people have become very authoritative during the COVID-19? My brain hurts after seeing some of the shit they've been saying. You mean how, it's a white person problem or a privileged problem? I got a couple quotes. I got a couple Instagram posts and some more videos. I mean, I have another NOC for tomorrow. There's no shortage of the shit that I'm going to be covering every day. It's like the same message has to be hammered all the time. So if you haven't checked out today's video, make sure you go. It's on the Quarantine 15. It's on the Swolenormous channel. And I really appreciate everyone's support. I've been working hard to get daily videos up and really keep that message going strong as fuck. Super important to keep on hammering the same message. Everyone's forgetting it. Everyone's forgetting the message. Everyone's forgetting what their fundamental purpose is. Everyone's forgetting what they're supposed to be doing. Yes, the situation has changed. Yes, we're in a quarantine. Yes, we have a much different situation than we did 4 months ago. But do we not take care of our bodies anymore? Do we not take care of our health? Like, what's really changed? Maybe the manner in which we do it, maybe our ability, maybe we have more of a challenge. Maybe it's not so simple. Maybe it's not as easy to get certain foods. Maybe it's not as easy to go to the supermarket. Maybe it's not as easy to exercise. Maybe you don't have the same equipment access, but I've changed how I've trained. I'm doing a lot more mobility. I'm doing a lot more kettlebell stuff. I'm not doing as much mass building and overload. I think this approach, I think this situation is more about the mental health. I think that's where the focus should be. I think any of whatever your type of training should be biased dramatically towards mental health and mental wellness. I think that needs to be the top priority. Physical is great. Obviously, you need both. That's part of what's really, it's really important to take care of the body physically. But the mental approach is really what's going to make the biggest difference. So don't sacrifice that. Don't train physically and make your psychological approach expendable. And, of course, many people don't even understand what a psychological approach is. They don't understand what a meditative practice is. But if you do, make sure you're not neglecting it. Like, make the time to practice meditation, make the time to practice your brain gains, handle your shit. It's really important. We got to make sure we keep that locked down. Too many jabronis on Instagram. Too many fucking jabronis. The more limited you are with what you can say in terms of, okay, let's say Twitter, you have only a certain amount of characters. Instagram, you can do a caption, but most people, you can put a picture. Okay, so for a picture on Instagram, the amount of bullshit that you can say, of course you can misconstrue things. But why do these eating disorder coaches keep on putting out messages that say it's okay to eat? They're telling people with an eating disorder, it's okay to gain weight. It's okay to eat during quarantine. It's okay to eat. Stop lying to people. I understand you're trying to pander to people's psyche. You're trying to play that fucking game, but you can do it without lying to people. You can do it without bullshitting people. Why is it okay to binge eat? Now you're around your kitchen. Now it's okay to fucking bake cookies all the time. Now it's okay to gain 15, 20 pounds. It's okay. Doesn't make it any more okay. Doesn't mean you're going to die, but it's not making you healthier. I think the focus is too much on weight gain or weight loss. I think it needs to be more about the quality of the food. No one's addressing the food quality. Every time we talk about binge eating, every time we talk about, that kind of shit, it's never quality, healthy food. It's always trash food. It's always that bliss point, that salty, sweet combination that people can't stop eating. It's always Oreos. It's always fucking chips and it's always fucking trash. It's always goddamn fucking trash. It's always fucking trash. It's always garbage fucking food. Who's binging on ribeyes and sweet potatoes? How many people are just, oh, I'm too fat? How many people ever fucking hold their stomach? Oh my God, man, what happened to you? You really let yourself go. Now you're super obese. You're super overweight. Oh man, too much broccoli, too many ribeyes, and too many sweet potatoes. Too many raspberries, too many blueberries. Now I'm fat. You get full. You know what happens when you eat real food? You get full. You get full unless your thyroid has like sustained like X-Men level radiation and your body doesn't function. How many people are getting fat from eating quality food? You got to stuff yourself. You have to fuck your face. You have to eat and force it. Has anyone tried to bulk? I'm not talking about lean bulking. I'm talking about bulking, period. How many of you have tried to gain weight eating quality food? Say it. Tell me in the comments. Let's get into this fucking nutrition game. How many of you have bulked eating clean? When I say clean, eating real fucking food. Come on now. Come on now. How many of you have fucking bulked with real goddamn food? Yee. Yeah. How many of you? Siobhan, I've been sharing your videos a lot lately, and I'm surprised my family hasn't complained about the stuff I share and say. That's a good sign. Maybe deep down they're processing, maybe they're thinking, because if you're posting online, people can drop a comment and usually people respond emotionally. Most things online are based on emotional reaction. So they might initially give you shit for it or write something in response, but they still saw it. It's still in their head. Maybe they're processing. Maybe they realize you're right. Oh shit, I am fat because it's my fault. The videos get great feedback. I literally was saying in today's video, I'm trying to get people to take responsibility. It's a practice. It's a practice to take responsibility. It's not easy to look in the mirror and be like, oh shit, you're a lazy fuck. You're the reason you're fat. Oh shit, it's my fault. I mean, maybe I didn't get the information from my parents, or maybe I didn't get the information from the government, but I have the information now. There's no excuse not to have information and knowledge. You have your phone. You can look it up. You can look at the bullshit. You can see what's good and you can look up all these things. You can get ideas. You need a recipe? Fucking Google it. What food do you have? You want a recipe? If that's your thing, okay, then type it into Google. What foods do you have? You want a recipe with chicken and this, and then Google will spit back 1,000 recipes, probably 1,000,000 that have those foods. I mean, you have all these things at your fingertips. You have all the information that you need. So there's no excuse not to do. It's you. It's you now. And that's what happens when you acquire information. When you acquire information, you learn something that you didn't know before. You're acquiring knowledge. You're learning. You're adding to your pool of knowledge and information. So it's okay to learn something that you've never known before. That's what learning is. So now that that's what learning is, it's okay to not be a fitness expert. I don't know how to, let's say, I'm not an attorney. Okay? I'm not an accountant. There are areas of expertise in this world that I am not one of them. Name them. I mean, it's endless for all of us. Whatever your specialty isn't, someone out there is an expert in it, which is kind of humbling. Just think of all the things, the cell phones, the screens, the internet, every kind of electronics. Someone out there knows everything, inside and out, all the stuff, all the circuits, someone. And usually, and probably many people, because they work on it, they design all these different pieces of equipment. There are people out there that put this together, that created it, that know how to make it, that know how to. It's amazing what people know. So it's okay to not be an expert. But you have to understand that the world is your oyster. You got the phone, you have the tools. So laziness is really what it comes down to. Self-initiative, your desire. If you want to make it happen, think of the things in your life that you've wanted more than anything, whatever that is, whether it was career, whether it was a possession, maybe it was a car, maybe you always wanted this pair of shoes, maybe you always wanted a video game, whatever. Think about something that you wanted and there was no debate in your mind. There was no question. Drop that down below. What was something in your mind, whether it was a degree, maybe it was a girl or a guy, maybe it was whatever it was. What in your life was non-negotiable? You were going to get this. This was the most important thing for you to achieve, and you bent over backwards. It didn't even process as an option whether or not you were going to do the shit you had to do. You just did it. You were up fucking nights. You were bleeding out the fucking eyeballs. You were working super fucking hard, and you achieved it because there was no negotiating. It wasn't, oh, maybe I can't do it or maybe I shouldn't. It was, this is happening. And then you literally did whatever it took to get there. That's what anything is. It's all about what you're willing to do. Everything's achievable, potentially. The question is, are you going to start? There's quotes on my wall. And again, some of these quotes are mine. A lot of them are just pulled from all sorts of different things and inspiration. But there's one quote, so you can check this. You can, if you're interested in who said it. But there's a couple cards on my wall that says, there are two best times. There are two times. How should I say this? The quote says, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. I'll repeat that again. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. And what does that tell you? It means hindsight is 20/20. You look back, it could always be, oh, if only I did this then. If only I started the Daily Swole 10 years before I did. If only I graduated college and I went right on YouTube right when it launched and started doing the Daily Swole. If only. But then again, what would I have been talking about? I wouldn't have had all those other experiences that actually gave me the information and the experience to do a daily podcast. I wouldn't have worked in all these different aspects of the industry. I wouldn't have been focused as much and as obsessed with my training. I wouldn't have had as good physical results probably because I would have been distracted with this. So I would have been pulled in a different direction, and a lot of my life experiences would have been completely different because I would have started at a different time. And I wouldn't have had as much to say because I didn't have as much experience. I would have been talking, who knows? So it's all about not looking back and just taking control, taking initiative, and taking action. Be a doer, not a dreamer. Take action. Ideas are bullshit. You could have all the ideas you want, but what things are you acting on? What are you actually doing with those ideas? It's great to have an idea. It's great to have a concept. Oh, it'd be great if I did a podcast. Oh, it'd be great if I started working out. Sure, it would. Are you going to? No? Then shut the fuck up. It doesn't matter. It's an idea until it becomes something. It's just a fucking brain. This is a little bit, your brain just went, it's like a little partially ejaculate. It's like a squirt. Brain's like, idea. And you're like, oh, I have an idea of something. Ooh, cool. We have thousands of ideas a day, but which ones are you going to take and actually do? You know, lots of thoughts, lots of swolosophy right there. Lots of stuff in the brain sphere. So
Yow.
let's get some grunts going. Oh, hit that button. Make sure, fam, if you're brand new, if you haven't followed me on TikTok, you can go check me out, TikTok at Papa Swole. Got some comments here that I want to read through. I want to catch up to the present, and we'll go over some posts. We got some good stuff coming today, so go follow me, Papa Swole, over on the TikTok. Belize Kellerman. I just signed up for Swolenormous X Unlimited. I've been waiting for a long time to do it. Welcome. Welcome, Belize. Welcome to the Swole fam. Get in there. Get in there. Cerny, I wouldn't go a day without brain gains. Represent. John, yoga during my lunch break. I have a routine set up focusing on upper back and hips every day for 30 minutes from sitting and working. Very nice. I've been doing a lot of Swolga gravity. I've been doing a lot of deep stuff. I have some really good ideas for some upcoming content. So I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of good shit. It's really great. It's so great to combine mindfulness with your movement. Yeah, welcome to the Swole fam. Let's see here. Josh Fisk. I've seen and heard excuses galore. I've added in yoga and brain gains while everyone else is crying like babies. Crying like a little baby. And I'm the one with issues. Yeah, right? You're the one. You're the one that doesn't have it together. Why are you being so positive, Josh? But don't you know? Don't you know there's a pandemic? Why are you talking about fitness? Why are you talking about eating healthy? Why are you being so stern? Why are you being so tough? Why are you such a mean man? You're such a mean man. Patrick M. Quality real food doesn't make you fat. It can. Let's not get too far into that. I mean, it definitely can. You could still eat too much. But my point is, come on. The likeliness of quality food making you fat. The likelihood. And when I say real food, a lot of people mistake this because they're saying, oh my God, I get so fat. I can get so fat if I eat too much rice. Well, real food does not include a shit ton of fucking rice. It doesn't include a shit ton of fucking sweet potatoes. So you can definitely stuff and get in a lot of fucking carbohydrates that you should not be consuming. But so my concept of real fucking food is really more along the lines of how a person should be eating, which can be individualized. So a lot of people might hear that and think that's not true. It's not true. You can definitely eat 5,000 calories of quality food. But I'll tell you what, if you're getting a lot of that and you're getting a lot of fiber and you're getting a lot of, if you're one of those people that eats a lot of vegetables, good fucking luck with that. Vegetables have so much insoluble fiber and soluble fiber. You're going to be so fucking full. You're not going to be able to consume more than a couple hundred calories of a vegetable. It fills you up because it creates bulk, which is one of the benefits because you also get micronutrients. You could have your own opinion. Some vegetables work better for some people. Some people like vegetables slightly steamed. Some people like them grilled. Some people don't like them cooked. Some people like them raw. Sometimes I have indigestion with certain vegetables and you might have the same thing, but fiber, any kind of sweet potatoes, you just get full. You can't endlessly eat. Then you have someone coming on my my post sometimes when I talk about sweet potatoes. Yeah, but I eat so many sweet potatoes and they put fucking sugar. They put sugar and cinnamon all over it. Yeah, if you make it sweet and you give it all this like a fancy flavor, of course you're going to overeat because it triggers these different receptors in your mind and your tongue. You get that salt and that sweet and that contrast, the starchy and then the buttery and then the sweet, and then of course you can keep on eating. That's why Oreos have so much sodium in there because it tricks your brain into not getting full because it's that balance between salt and sweet. There's no need to have that much salt in a lot of these sweet products, but they do because psychologically it gets you addicted to them. Yeah, even if you go full sugar mode, yeah, people typically don't get fat eating mangoes every day because if you're eating mangoes, you're also getting fiber too. You're also getting the phytonutrients from mangoes. You're getting the pulp. You're not just drinking mango juice. You're not taking out the fiber, so you're actually getting in a lot of bulk too. And a ton of water. For example, I mean, I don't know how much, I don't know the percentage of mangoes with water, but watermelon, I believe, is 90%, 90 or 92% water. I forget the fact. I'm sure it varies from watermelon to watermelon. I mean, some watermelons are dry as fuck. You open them up, you're like, oh, you get a sponge. I don't think there's anything worse than a shitty fucking watermelon because it tastes like shit, but it's more like the disappointment. You just get disappointed. It hurts your heart because you don't know. Watermelon is one of those few things where you don't really know how good it is until you get back because you can pick a good one. I'm very good at picking a watermelon, but you can always hit or miss. You can always fall short. You never know. You never know. You could always be surprised. You can get surprised out there. Trust me. Trust me. I've been there. Trust me. Let's see. Vanessa, I didn't bulk, but I eat clean. I gained weight. I did. I know I have a problem. I can't feel that I'm full ever. That's why I only eat once a day. Kind of hard for me to analyze that. I'll have to break that down. But from what it sounds like, you got your shit under control. You figured out your method, which is fine. I really don't eat more than once a day either. I just eat in the evening. I don't eat all day. I have my coffee and stuff. It doesn't mean I don't have snacks. I might have I had a clementine earlier, one or two. That's it. I just, maybe a little fruit, had some coffee, and I'll eat my meal later. Oscar, I've been weight training for 27 years, and I'm a dietitian, and I have yet to run into someone getting fat because they eat too much fruit or veggies. Well, that's the argument for veganism, but that's a lot of just carbs. I don't like only eating fruit and vegetables. That's weird. I just, this fucking door. Sorry if that's just weird, right? This is weird. Hold on. You can close it. Yeah, you're fine. Hold on. Are you on the porch? I don't know. All right, let's see here. It's weird when it's windy and the pressure changes. Like that door fucking sucks. I have a door that goes out to the porch from the office, and it just opens up because of the difference in pressure, the air conditioning and the wind and the heat outside. Just whoop, scares the shit out of me because I hear it through the microphone, so it's not a coherent sound because it's like noise cancellation and compressors and stuff. So all of a sudden it's like, it's like it's almost like you get that panic where you hear a noise. Where'd that come from? Oh, it's right there. Because I hear it in a different place. It doesn't sound like it's coming from there. It just sounds like it's fucking just blasting my ear holes. Oh, fam, wise, Gamgee. Corey, eating real food right now while Steve stuffs his fucking face with McDonald's. So what's going on? What happened? So a couple people mentioned, a couple people dropped a comment. Steve Cook ate McDonald's. What happened there? That's the second time someone's dropped a comment somewhere that I've seen that about Steve Cook. Did he do something stupid again? Did Stevie do something dumb? Oh, Steve. Never go full Steve. Should we bring that shirt back? Never go full Steve? Should we bring it back? Should we bring it back? Fucking Steve. Fucking Steve. Oh, Steve. How many of you checked out the Swolenormous apparel store? We got a new shirt. We got the social distancing. Hold on a second. Let me see if I bring it up. Bring it up on the screen. Let's see. Swolenormous. I pull it up here. Yeah. Yeah. Social distancing, fam. Should we bring back the Never Go Full Steve? Never Go Full Steve. Alan Roberts just did a video on Steve Cook. Oh, yeah? Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me bring this up. How many of you saw the shirts today? Hold on a second. Let's zoom in a little bit. So we got some Never Go Full Steve. We got some social distancing. Look at that logo. Look how awesome that is. Let's go in on the shirt. Just remember that for Swole Fam members, you get 20% off. Use your code. I'll send out a Swole text later. But a lot of you have that previous link. I think you can also use the code at checkout. I'll check it out, but that's pretty fucking funny. And then we have all these other shirts. We have the super zoomed in. So if you haven't checked it out, you can go swolenormousapparel.com. We got all the stuff. We got I Am Lord Swoldemore. These are the classics. We have the Swolenormous classics up there. The Gains as Old as Time, Hammer Curls, the Swolenormous shirt, I Am Lord Swoldemort, Harry Squatter, the Drive Mall Gaining Gear. Like my favorite logo, I think, of all time. It's so awesome. Anyway, but yeah, I talked about it today in the YouTube video, the social distancing. Social distancing when you make sick fucking gains. When you make sick fucking gains and everyone just runs away. Everyone just runs away because you're making gains. Let me bring this back over here. Bring it back, beaches. Okay. Birdie, birdie, birdie. Stuck on an island and you've got to choose one. Nikocado, avocado, or Freely the banana girl. Freely, because it's still a female. I could still bang it. I'm not proud to say it, but I ain't banging Nico. Even though he'd probably like it. Not going to do it. I know Freely doesn't shave her pits or shave things anymore, but I mean, if you're stuck on an island, you're not going to be shaving much anyway, so it's all good. It's all good. Sorry. That's the answer. I'm just saying what everyone's thinking. Look, I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of what I said. I'm not proud of that. But that's the goddamn truth, and you know it. Gotta slam. Gotta slam. I mean, is there food on an island? Because Nikocado there's probably more meat, but I don't want to eat. He probably tastes like a Cheeto. You grill up a Nikocado steak, probably just tastes like fucking lard. There you go. I can get a size smaller than my other Swole shirts because you're getting so sexy. Because you're losing. Good shit. Papa, can we please get a Papa Arnold? For what? For a shirt? Well, we got some Arnold stuff. Well, we got some cool ideas. We got some cool stuff coming for just FYI, those of you that are Swole fan members, all members, inside Swole TV, getting some stuff geared up. So I'm excited. So stay tuned, but I'll let you all know. You'll see it. I'll be texting and messaging and talking and posting about it. I'll be letting you know that you got some new stuff there. Gearing up. Got some fire coming. Never go full Steve. Thank you, D2. That video posted today was so damn good. Love when you rage and drop that sack, Papa. No hetero. No hetero. No, that's not the body type I like. Ugh. You gave me an option. You gave me an option between Freely and Nikocado. Obviously, I take that one. Put the cookie down. Put the cookie down. Who told you could eat my cookies? Maybe. If you're all a fan of that. Fan of Papa Arnold. Let's get a little bit of do we need a water break? Let's get a water break before we punch out. Let's get a little water break going. I need to see some eggplants and water droplets. Remember, make sure that you can also comment here. I'm open to suggestions. Is there anyone, you can also send in a message. You can send an email. You can drop a comment here. Anyone that you want me to cover. I've also thought about doing some polls inside the Swole fam. If you guys are interested in voting on maybe an upcoming NOC. We got some cool stuff. I have some cool ideas. So you can always drop things in the comments. I find plenty of stuff. You guys send me plenty of stuff already. There's no shortage of dumb fuckery online. That's for damn sure. But if you guys come across with something, you can always drop in the comments. Water break. Everybody's clamoring for a water break. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty. Yes. Let's. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's always a fuck. I'm always pulling teeth and pulling hairs, you fucking pussy. Let's go. Waiting. Come on. Let's do it. Here we go.
Yow.
Let's get the water break going. I'm gearing up. 3, 2, 1. If you're new, welcome to the Daily Swole. No, now you're ready. Fancy kitty. That's fucking bullshit.
Yow.
I didn't even touch you. Bitch. Oh, there we go. Oh, gross. Nico looks like he tastes like spam. Yeah. It tastes like spam. Oh, remember we talked about spam the other day? That if you're eating spam, you really need to reevaluate your life choices. You really need to. That should be an upcoming Nuts on Chin. To all of you that are buying fucking spam, that's nuclear holocaust food. I mean, if you have to go so far as eating spam, do you really want to be around? Do you really want to live through that? Do you want to live through spam? I really think that's what we should call it. It's not the apocalypse. It's called spam. Do you really want to live through spam? Because to live through spam, you're going to have to eat spam to get through. Ugh. Gross. I missed the episodes of what the cat has to do with the water break. What doesn't the cat have to do with a water break? It's called not being such a fucking pussy. Yow, come on, stop whining. That's what's fucking called, Jesse Salzman. That's what it's called, bruh. Do you think that how well thought out, how architected do you think that water break is? How much time and effort do you think went into that? How much processing do you think went into the construction of the water break? Do you think there was like a board meeting? Do you think I went around and did like a little survey, got some feedback, asked the shareholders, did a couple polls in the Swole fam, kind of went around the room. What do you guys think of a cat? What do you guys think of a fucking techno DMT kitty in the corner? What do you guys think about that? No? Yeah? All in favor? Say aye. Say aye. The motion has passed, like Parliament or some shit. I'm fucking with you, Jesse. It's there because it's there. It's there for exactly the reason why you asked that question. Like, I missed that. Everyone did. I missed it. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't even remember, to be honest. I don't remember constructing that scene. I don't remember putting that together. I don't know what time of night or day that was. That could have been 5 a.m. after I just finished something with programming in X. It could have just, and I just made that. Oh, it's a good idea. We should do a water break. I don't remember when that started, but it did. And it's amazing. But is it a water break without Kitty? It's not. It's not. That's why we don't do it. We have to wait on her. She's a little bitch. Yep. She's a pretentious cunt. We know, but we deal with it. We put up with it because it's worth it. Because every time we have a water break, but that's what happens when you have leverage. That's what happens when you provide so much value. Kitty provides so much value to the water break. We just can't. We're dependent on the kitty. Yes. 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 We're talking about you. Yes. But she... I miss Papa Swole. I miss Pops. I miss the pups. She used to like the water breaks too. Dum dum dum. Oh, we need to bring back the Mel Gibson. That's right, the Mel Gibson beard. We need to bring back the Mel Gibson. We can. We can. I binged. Yeah, you remember it. Just bing it. Just bing the, figure it out. Yeah, how to make the water break better. You get no results. You would get zero fucking results. Wise man. I'm guessing not that much. I figured it was about being a pussy. Yeah, it might as well be. Yeah, why not? Why not? Preach. Yeah, Tess Hornaday's over here. We got all the little mascots. We got everyone around. We got the whole, it's a Daily Swole fam. It's like the little crew. Maybe I'll get a little Mel G. Where's the Mel Gibson? I have it. The salt and pepper beard. I have that file somewhere. We'll break it on. We'll bring it back. Maybe we'll bring some Mel G. All right. Hashtag life is a practice. Let's give away the Swole card. We just shot the shit today, but it was awesome. We got some good stories tomorrow. We got a bunch of stuff. So make sure you go and check out today's YouTube video. Again, you can check out swolenormousx.com if you want to join the Swole fam. And also a bunch of new updates. We have new shirts, new gear on swolenormousapparel.com. We also have, let's see, some more NOC coming tomorrow. Just got so much shit coming. I'm not even going to be, don't worry. So much stuff. I'm just executing over here. I'm just dropping sack. I'm just executing. I'm just going to show you, boom. When it's ready, I'll let you know. Go here. I got to stop talking. And telling you, hey, this is coming. I'm just vomiting content, just fucking pumping it out on level fucking 9, beaches. Here we go. Looking forward to the NOC. Good. All right, here we go. Life is a practice. Let's give away this fucking Swole card. 3, 2, motherfucking 1. Let's do it. Swole card. Life is un practice. It's a practice for the life. Jacqueline Talbot, congratulations. Congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com with Swole card 14. Oh, hold on. I'm holding that way too close. 1440 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. We'll get that out to you ASAP. Look at that. Life is a practice, beaches. Congratulations. Everyone say congratulations, Jacqueline. Everyone say congratulations. Say it. Just like Bloodsport. When he's trying to get fucking Chung Lee to say Mate. Sat. Mate. Yeah? Come on, Bloodsport fans. Come on. How about that? That's on Netflix. Go watch it right now. Say Mate. Say it. Congratulations. Say congratulations to Jacqueline. Oh, you fucking jabronis.
Come on, stop whining.
Don't be
That's
a cunt.
fucking bullshit.
Come on. Be nice. Be nice. Say congratulations. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. And send us that email, Jacqueline. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Thanks for watching today, fam. I love you. Thanks for joining me for episode 1440 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. And I will see you tomorrow for 1441, fam. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Yeah, boy. Papa Swolio. Ho, 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 ho. Out.